Okay.
It's going to tell us. Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Let me make sure we are on and we are live. We are live and popping, sister. How are you? My name is Janae Marie,
Hey.
and this is Virginia. And we just met a few weeks ago, but we have talked tonight like we've known each other for years. I absolutely love you. You're awesome. And she introduced me to an incredible community called Elevated Sisterhood. That's what we're
Yeah,
called.
that's it.
And
Hmm.
I am now a member. I've already learned about decluttering my life. And this week or next week, we're going to be doing money mindset. We're going to be doing a live challenge. And what we're doing books and stuff. We all read a book on the same topic. And it's just been really inspiring to be a part of. So I felt it would be awesome because money mindset and success rituals is something I absolutely love. And of course, I have my influencer ears on because we're halfway there. I don't have the influencer hat, but I got the influencer ears. And before I get into the money mindset tips that we have to share with you, I have some, Virginia has some. I want Virginia to introduce herself so that you all know why I love her so much, where she's coming in from. I'm coming from Connecticut. It's cold here. Where are you coming in from, Virginia?
I'm coming in from Houston, Texas,
Oh, Houston,
and
Texas.
it is warm here right now. It's not cold right now, so that's good.
Is it usually warm in February for Houston?
It's kind of, well, it's not really warm. It's cool. It's not warm or cold right now.
I
So
remember
usually it's on the cool side.
last year you had like snowstorms, didn't you?
No, it did. We did get a cool front, but we didn't get any snow. No, not in Houston.
How long have you been a member of the Elevated Sisterhood, and what's your favorite part?
I've been a member of the Elevated Sisterhood for about 3 months. It feels like I've been a part of it longer because they have made me feel like family. And so my favorite part of it is really before the Elevated Sisterhood, I felt that I was stuck and, I was just trying to work my business and just wasn't motivated and didn't really know what I should be doing. And when I the met the girls in the Elevated Sisterhood, it really helped me because I really wanted to learn how to launch my business online, and then just being a part of something like the Elevated Sisterhood, that community, loving, supportive, and we're always doing these challenges, helping us. If your desire is to grow your business online, then that's a group that you want to be a part of. And so it's just very supportive and accountability. It has been amazing, and it was just what I needed to help me to just get me going and get me motivated into working my business again.
Yeah, I completely agree because when I've only been in for about a week, I was able to watch all of the introduction videos and I did the declutter challenge and like I didn't do it, but I was watching the videos on how to do it and it really was what I already love the most. I don't know about all of you out there, my live viewers, my replay viewers, how many communities you get added into and before you know it, someone's trying to sell you something. Someone's trying to sell you a coaching plan or some type of boot camp or some type of course. And it's no longer a community of sisterhood. It's a community of how can I make money off of you? And one thing I pointed out right away is I do not feel like I'm being sold. I feel like I'm being taught something. It's educational, it's supportive. And I loved that they said the first like message she was like the both girls were saying how can we help you be more accountable in your business. Never have I seen something like that, so it really makes me feel like I found a great place to call home, and Facebook loves communities. So if this sounds like something you may like, definitely reach out to Virginia because she knows a lot more about this community than I do so far. And she will direct you exactly where you need to be if you want to elevate that lifestyle. And we're going to talk about some mindset tips, and I'll give some success ritual tips that I do. Maybe you could give some that you do that keep you smiling, that keep you joyful, and keep others feeling good in their life. And that way, if you start applying this to your day to day, you're going to see more miracles coming your way. Who wants more miracles coming their way? I know that I love miracles in my day. And my number one tip, make a miracle moment. So set a timer on your alarm. It could be whatever time you want. Mine goes off a couple times during the day, random times. And when that alarm clock goes off, I take that time and I call it my miracle moment. And you may laugh at me. I don't care. But I say in this moment, thank you for empowering me. Thank you for inspiring me. Thank you for guiding me, uplifting me, loving me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you. I love you. I love you. This is my miracle moment. And I take 1 minute and I just give some silence and I get that gushy, mushy gratitude feeling and I go on with my day. And I swear it brings more miracles. It attracts miracles. Have you ever done anything like that? Anything silly like that? It's kind of like praying. You know, I do both. I cover my bases. God, universe, thank you. I love you. What about you, Virginia? What do you do for your inspiration when you're looking for those miracles?
Well, I do something similar, and I wake up every morning. I do my prayer, and I'm just really thankful to be alive. And I do 15 minutes of reading my Bible because that's my morning motivation, kind of like my coffee to get me going in the morning because I get up so early. And then I start my 15 more minutes of listening to audio for business, and then I do a couple of more minutes of another podcast because we got to in our business or in our life in general, we sometimes can get discouraged because things may not always go your way, or you just things can happen.
Oh no, I lost her. Oh, she's back.
There you go. So things can change at any time, and so things can make you feel discouraged in life, and so you need some positivity. And so that's why I always try to start my day out with prayer and reading something spiritual, and then I'll continue reading something about business to kind of get me motivated in my life for the day and just get me going.
I love that you. Let me make sure people can hear us. Yeah, I love that you say that because more than business owners, yes, and truth or dare, before you became a business owner, did you do personal development? I know I was not doing personal development. I was probably staying up late, drinking, going to bed, and waking up with a hangover, if anything. So, since I became an entrepreneur, I found vitality. I will never give it back. I love working from home. I love the personal development educational part of it all. And I really believe that whether you're in business or not, you really should just take in what we're sharing tonight because you don't have to be a business owner to do personal development. You don't have to be a business owner to wake up and do some gratitude in the morning. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to tag you too, Virginia. I forgot. You don't have to be a business owner to do your prayers. You don't have to do any of those things. All you have to do is love your life, love what you do, love. Hold on, how do I message you? Let me see. You don't have to be a business owner to. Let me see. Sister. And that's what is so important. So I love that you say that you wake up and you do this daily. And you probably always were someone that read their Bible and prayed. And now I love that you said like right after that, you go into a podcast and you do the daily. I don't know why you're not popping up, Virginia. That's weird. You might have. We're gonna tag you later.
Yeah.
So
So it's all
sorry,
good.
guys. So it's really important. So I love that. That's like exactly where you should be at. You should be doing, and then you get into now.
Definitely.
You get into reaching out, or do you go and you do your live video? Because we're going to raise some awareness today. We're going to raise awareness for personal development. I double dog dare you to read something tomorrow. I double dog dare you to spend 5 minutes giving gratitude from your head to your toes, to your finger, to your nose, from your hot water to the locks on your door. I double dog dare you. And I double dog dare you to take a moment and just look around and say, thank you for the miracles in my life. Whatever you believe, I'm not judging you, but just take that time, turn your fear over to love, and really realize how lucky we really are. Because if you want more in your life than you have today, you have to be grateful for your now moments. And that is where we come into money mindset. Who wants more money, baby? I know that we all need some more money. Maybe not the rich people, but even the rich people want more money. So I'm going to give some of my favorite money tips that I learned from a amazing course by Amber Renee. She calls it The Movement and the Money Masterclass. And so get your pens and papers out because this course changed my life. I went 2 vacations after doing this course. I want a trip to GoPro. I'm going on a cruise in a couple months, and I'm going to I think Houston, Texas, or Austin, Texas, next month for a success program for my coaching. So I'm super excited for all the things and super grateful. But I believe that if I didn't start implementing these daily rituals, like giving gratitude, like doing daily self-improvement, educating and not being complicating, I would not have this lifestyle. So if you want to start attracting more money into that bank account, I love this tip. Some of you may think it's silly, but look at your purse right now. Is it clean? Is it cluttered? Is your makeup bag open and your lipstick's falling out and your money's all over the place? Your credit cards are not in order. Your wallet's breaking apart because it's 20 years old. Well, if this is the case, men and female, we got to clean that act up. We got to make sure that your purse is pretty. And if you need an upgrade, go out and get yourself one. It's okay. And make sure that all of your cards are in line, all of your cash is in line. And if you do this, guess what? You're sending the universe signs from above that you are ready to receive. I'm receiving. And when it's so important to know that it really is true. It's so true. And all of the pennies, how many people are penny collectors, change collectors, change jars? I used to be. And when I took this course, it made so much sense. If you have all these jars of change and you have all this loose change in your wallet and your purse and piggy banks, you're telling universe that you have plenty of money. You don't need any money. You're fine. So take all of your change. I double dog dare you. Take all of your change and spend it this week on something nice for yourself and see if it raises an increase in your bank account. And that's my number 1 tip. And now I'm going to let Virginia give her number 1 tip on
Well, I've been reading this book. This is the book I was telling you about, The Secrets of the Millionaire Mind by T. Harv Eker. And it's really changed. He gives plenty of money mindset tips in this book. And one of my favorite tips in this book, well, it's numerous favorite tips that he has. But one of them that my husband and I implemented lately is he talked about making a FFA jar. And I did a live video about this a while back, FFA jar at home. And what you're doing is you're trying to create financial freedom for yourself, but you want to work on this on a daily basis. So what he encourages is each day you come home, you know how like you just mentioned, Janae, how we have pennies and things like that. Well, each day when we always have something in our pocket, leftover change or whatever. Each day we come home and just take out your change from whatever you had left over for the day and just put it in a jar. And he mentioned how a person in this book, how they started out just putting 2 pennies in the jar every day, and then till they got more, and so they got more, whatever was left over. Say they had 50 cents left over for whatever they bought or whatever, the loose change in their pants, and they came home and put that in a jar. The whole idea is to not touch it, that because that is your financial freedom account jar. And the whole goal is, over time, that's going to build up. You're never going to touch it. At the end of the month, you're going to look at that, and it's because you're adding to it every day. And so over time, you're going to start wanting to add more in it. You're going to start adding more than 50 cents, a dollar, $2 here each day, because your goal is to create financial freedom. Work on that every day, and until a point where you have more in that jar than you ever imagined. So I thought that was a good goal. And my husband and I, that's what we've been trying to work on. And we've also been trying to do that within our bank account too. Save up, add something in it every day. So we have it a part of our bank account program is each time that you spend money on your debit card, they add money to into your savings account. They take money from your checking account, a couple of dollars, and put it into your savings account each time you use your debit card. So my husband's like, "Oh, we're glad we got this program." So that's been helping us out too. So I thought that was a really good tip, one of my fun tips for creating financial freedom, because
Yeah,
that's something we're all working on.
and I see like even though like my tip is like the opposite, like spending your loose change and getting it in order, I see his way of sharing it as creating discipline, like really focusing on that, on what my second tip is knowing what's coming in every day, week, month, what's going out every day, week, month, and who you owe money to and who owes you money, and then write down that debt. So that way we have the awareness, because how many of us try to avoid even like knowing how much our debt is? I know that I used to just not pay attention to it. And finally, taking this course, I faced my debt. I faced my fears. I wrote it all down. I have a student loan. I had a couple credit cards. And prior to this, I had no credit cards. I had to wait till I got my income tax to even start my own home business 3 years ago. That's how broke I was, paycheck to paycheck, single mom. It was no joke. And when I started paying attention to my money, just like money loves attention, money loves speed. So when you give money attention and you really focus on how much you owe to someone else and create a plan on how you're going to pay it back, and start collecting the money that people owe you, reach out, say, hey, you owe me $100, can you pay me back? Make sure that you do those things, because if you're just being careless about it, that's like frivolous. I don't need money. I don't need money. And it's always good to give money. And we do Wealth Wednesday and the Rank Makers, but that's more for people we don't know. Like they leaving money for a random act of kindness is different than giving money to your sister and then never getting it back. And then when you start paying attention to your bank account and really focusing, you are going to know what's coming in, what's going out. You're going to be able to have savings. I have savings now. I have I think I have 3 credit cards this year. And it was a big surprise that I was approved for these things, but it was because I started paying attention to my financial well-being. And I don't know, one of my biggest goals always in life, whether it be financial freedom, I just want financial security. I want to feel secure and stable in my life to do what I want, when I want, and how I want to. And if we have enough money, we could do things for other people as well. And that's the importance. Money doesn't buy us happiness, but being poor doesn't buy us happiness either. So I really think it's important to really focus on what's coming in, what's going out, and your savings. I love that. Every time you spend money, they put some money in your savings account. That's an awesome bank that you have. I need a bank like that.
Yeah, yeah. At first, we actually, really, to be honest with you, when we first heard of that, we was like, okay, that's a good, a good thing. But it wasn't until my husband and I just really made it a point to try to start working on our financial freedom and just changing our whole mindset about money, because we was like, we're broke for a reason, and he and I don't even like using that word, and this helped us too to not use that word broke. So we've even changed that word, and we don't use that word anymore. Yeah. So we were like, we need to do something different, and so now we like think that's a great benefit to have with this bank, is to have something like that. And now if I forget when I come home to put money into our jar, he'll remind me. He's like, honey, because we're working on that financial freedom every day. And we used to before this, we used to take that leftover change and go spend it, buy stuff in the vending machine or dollar store, whatever, or just use it to get anything we wanted for the day. But now it's like, no, we won't touch that jar. That's our financial freedom account at home. so
It's
so it's
funny
really
that
helped us.
the rituals are opposite, but I see it for both. It's like one's causing discipline and one's causing, from you being like careless with your money, like having
Yeah.
loose change everywhere and leaving it there is careless. So at least you were spending it and now you are saving it. So it is both. So there's like, it's both. It's good in both ways. So I'm going to give a third tip, and then I have an awesome checklist that we're going to wrap up this video with. You can give a third tip too if you have one. Think of one really good. So my third tip is write down tonight before you go to bed, or tomorrow when you wake up after do you're going to do your gratitude express, right? You're going to do 5 minutes of gratitude. You're going to do some reading. Maybe you'll even listen to something empowering, and then you're going to write down 50 things, your 50 desires. What would you buy if you had nothing stopping you, unlimited funds, no one telling you it's not possible, you can have anything you want, what would you buy? And when I did this, and Renee said the same thing, it's like once you get to like 20, you kind of run out of things to buy. Like, so go above and beyond. Like, say you're going to take your whole family to Fiji, you're going to buy a vacation home here, you're going to buy a vacation home there, because literally there's not 50 desires. You're going to realize you have a lot of things that you already want, and most likely you're going to get to number 30 and you're not going to have any more desires. We have a lot of things in our life already today, but I dare you to stretch and see how far your imagination can go, and see if any of those things start appearing into your life. It's definitely an awesome ritual that I use, and I've been doing this program every year, especially around this time when tax season comes. I get back into the groove. So, do you have a third tip for everyone?
Yeah, I do. Like I was mentioning earlier, how just changing our words when it comes to money. So instead of saying I'm broke, change that and say money comes to me effortlessly. Money comes to me easily. Money just flows to me. Um, so just say that, and watch the words that we were saying. And also, I have my last tip is, if you haven't already, check this book out. You're gonna enjoy this book, The Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, like I mentioned, by T. Harv Eker. And just I have to tell you that you're gonna really enjoy this book. And when you start out reading this book, you're gonna start out and you're gonna want to take notes in it, because it goes by Wealth Files. And so, whatever you
Get
can,
it
just
on
make sure you get
Audible.
a copy of it. You're gonna get into Audible.
Yeah, I'm not a big
Yeah.
reader. In high school, they made me read like 20 books in 6 months' time. It was awful, like novels. So I really the last book I read was the GoPro book. But other than that, I listen to them on Audible. Like I'm like a super reader. They always give me awards for reading, for listening to
Well,
my.
you're gonna love the audio version. He's really he's funny. I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but you're gonna love the audio. You're
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
love the Audible.
so I get, what is it called for everyone? So if they want to
It
get
is The Secrets of the Millionaire Mind by T. Harv Eker.
Secrets of the Millionaire Mind.
Yeah.
So get your Audible. If you don't have an Audible, let me know because I can send you a free one. So on the topic of your pathway to personal and financial freedom, I'm going to share with you this checklist as we wrap it up. I thought this was pretty cool. So I'm going to put us up in the corner a little bit. That way we can read it. Upgrading your life doesn't happen in one big swoop unless you win the lotto. I mean, I guess we could win the lotto, but they say a lot of times people win the lotto and spend all the money. What I know about creating wealth and abundance in life is what you need is to upgrade your life over time by making small changes and improvements. And that's what we're sharing tonight. And in the Upgrade Your Life checklist, we'll identify where you currently sit and identify opportunities for life upgrades. So you have to be real with yourself. So, where are you today? The first step of your personal upgrade plan is to assess where you are today in your life. Put together a list of some ideas. This is a guide. So, if you would like a copy of this guide as I quickly go through it, reach out to me. I will send you a copy. I think it's awesome. And we'll leave some blank spaces. You run through each of the section and mark off whether you're living a bronze type of life, a gold type of life, or diamonds are forever type of lifestyle. I want to be diamonds are forever. If something in your life is just okay and just tick tock bronze, if you feel like you reached the pinnacle of what you want in the area, then you're TikTok diamond. Over time, your feelings and impressions on each area will change. So just assess where you are today by making small upgrades. So we're going to upgrade our life. We're going to elevate our life. And you can even use a vision board. How many of you have vision boards out there? I created a digital one. So bronze, if you're saying things and referring to your items in these terms, you are thinking like a bronze mentality. Economical, low cost, affordable, reasonable, cut rate, down market, discounted, inexpensive, hand me down, malfunctioning, embarrassing, inconvenient. So that's bronze. Gold makes me feel good, to my liking, great quality, works perfectly, gives joy, updated, new for me, convenient, boosts me up, and saves time and money. And then the diamonds are forever is awesome, astounding quality, impressive, ultimate lifestyle, the apple of my eye, takes my breath away, exceeds my expectations, and beyond my wildest dreams. So, as you can see, this is the assessment you go through. You talk about your home, your location, your decor, your linens, your appliances. Then you go into your health, give yourself a rating, bronze, gold, diamond, your weight, your sleep, your exercise. I was saying my sleep is definitely a bronze. My exercise, it's a bronze. It really is. My supplements are diamonds. I'm taking the supplements. How about you? Are you taking your supplements, Virginia?
Yep.
And then I know you are because we both love toxin-free solutions. It's the way to be, toxin-free. And then you can rate your hair. My hair needs an upgrade. It definitely needs a golden upgrade here. I don't know if it could reach a diamond status or not. My eyes are diamond 2020 vision. Skin, teeth, makeup, nails, beauty. What are you? Bronze, gold, or diamond? Relationships, your family, your children, your friends, your mentor, your coworkers. I just made a diamond for a friend, Virginia. I really believe that we connected like diamonds and we are doing well as friends already. So we are on the right track. Girl time. We had some girl time tonight. That was much needed. And your love life, rate it. we got to upgrade these things if they're not where you want them to be. Your wallet, your bank, your savings, your salary, your bills, your taxes, your prices, your living expenses, your bookkeeping, your accounting, your wardrobe. You get the idea. Your self-care. Self-care is so important. Education. I'm a diamond in education. I know Virginia's a diamond in education. Are you a diamond in education? You need to ask yourself these questions, because if you're not, we can help you, or create a plan so that you can help yourself. What about your work environment? Is it a bronze, a gold, or a diamond? And as you can see, this is an awesome sheet, a checklist. And for our business friends, rate yourself, clients, bronze, gold, diamond, systems. We have diamond like systems. I know that. Websites, social media, promotion, marketing materials, diamonds, working, finance, and sales. And then you review. You ask yourself these two questions. What are 3 things in your life that makes you feel particularly rich, wealthy, supreme, abundant, or luxurious? And what are 3 things in your life that makes you feel impaired, poor, irritated, inferior, troubled, or stressed? Write them down, and then we can create a plan to get out of that stress mess and feel good in life. And I think this brought a lot of value to our audience, and I'm definitely going to tag you. We're going to hashtag Elevated Sisterhood, right? Are we in the live challenge? Did we do a collaboration? Are we ahead of the game? I think we are.
Yeah, we are. I think so. I know so.
I am so happy that you were open to doing this collaboration. We've been talking about it, and you are such a great support. I really appreciate you so much. I'm so happy to call you my gal pal. And I am excited to see what we have in store for our future. It was fun doing this Zoom. And for all of you looking to do some dual lives, isn't this a better platform? I think this is a pretty good platform. There's no echo. I
Yeah.
don't hear any echo. And I have this for $39.99. It's pretty awesome. Ask me how. Ask me how. So definitely reach out to Virginia if you would like to know more about the Elevated Sisterhood, and I will see you there. And let me know if you want that checklist to upgrade your life, upgrade your lifestyle, and get into a better money mindset. We're going to be talking more on this in the next week or so. So be prepared, face your fears, get into the elevated alignment of joy, bliss, and miracles happening every single day. I'm going to stop the share on Facebook. So say goodbye. We love you all and have a good
Bye.
night.